This is actually. I'm never gonna say.
Hey, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel for people that have already been subscribed to me. Okay, it's already starting. Okay, so I didn't record how it looked before, but this is me basically going ahead and putting makeup on my mannequin. And I'm gonna go ahead and just talk some chats, because why not? So, yeah. I really was about to talk about like my experience, like working in like a black exotic club. Like it was very much ghetto, very much not what I was. Well, actually I was expecting that, but it was kind of like too, like I can't yes I can. Basically basically it was just like I've always I've always grown up with people telling me like, oh, I sound white or whatever. But there, it's like crazy, like on the top where it's like, as soon as I opened my mouth, it was like, girl, what the hell? So that was one of the things that like I noticed, which was really big. It's kind of like a high school all over again. It was just like, ugh, like I don't feel like is this worth my energy? And I really don't want to end up being like miserable or anything. So I just felt like it was a very interesting experience. Like from like how I saw how differently they treated dark-skinned women and then light-skinned women. And I think it's more of like a subconscious thing, which is hilarious to me. Like it's just so sad. But it was just so funny to see like how basically like different ways of people I can't explain it. Different ways that people experience certain damn, I can't even talk right now. Hold on. Living life, feeling right. Get high, it's feeling inside. It's so right. Okay, I can talk now. Okay, so basically, it's like, okay, we know I'm spiritual. Well, if you don't know, now you know. Very much spiritual. I'm going through like a spiritual awakening. And I've noticed like, basically like with my, like how low vibrational it is in the club. And then on top of that, like, as I would rise my vibrations, I noticed how I would attract certain types of like narcissists, dark energies, and at the same time I realized like everyone is you, spit it out or whatever. So that's that. But it was just so interesting how like certain people were like not like, it was kind of like the frequency was so different to the point where I like couldn't, like they couldn't even be around me in a way. It was kind of weird. And then it was just like, I'm like, it's oh my God, like I keep saying like, it was very much ghetto. That's like, like I was really like, what to say? Because like I said, like it's kind of like a high school spit out. Like there was like 40, 30-year-old women there, just so bitter, always like staring me down, talking about me. But you know, like the whole snide thing where they talk about you, but they're not really talking to you. They're talking about you like, oh, well, these girls are this, that good, and it's just like, oh my gosh, like how long are y'all gonna be like this? I guess it's like forever, but it was just like the competition, the jealousy, the fake friends, the back and forth with like I guess like people trying to play on insecurities that they think that you have, projections from other people, like dealing with like pimps and just a whole different type of like ooh, it was just like a whole, and it's not even like as a negative thing, really, but it's like, it was definitely low vibrational. It wasn't for me at all. I mean, I love to dance and I love to perform, so I feel like it was kind of helping me to get to like a better understanding. And I definitely feel like maybe I don't know, like with me, it's like I don't like to back down from things. Like I don't like people telling me what I can't do or something. So it's like, okay, I'm going to do it just because I know everyone in here doesn't like me, or I'm going to come in here because I know everyone doesn't like me, or I'm going to continue, like I'm going to come back, or just stuff like that. Like this is the way I think. Like nothing's gonna stop me, like no force or nothing's gonna stop me from doing like what is this that I feel like I want to do or should do. Or and then when someone tells me that I can't do it, or they make it seem like, oh, like these girls, they're not ready for this. They're just like, ready for what? Like really ready for what? Because it's really not well, it's okay, let me stop, because the club that I was working at, it was not very complicated, so let's just put it there. Like it's kind of like a therapy session, and I was very much not trying. Ooh, oh my god! As you can see, the eyebrows, like, ow. Okay, so let's cut that off. The eyebrows, like, I even do this on my face. Like, I literally like will do it however it is, and my hand decides to do it, and just mold it, like, because I don't know why. Like, it's always like on my face too. Like, I think that's that's the right, but on my left side, I always mess up because I guess I'm not used to like using that part. But yeah, like I just keep yawning. Wow, this is so not professional. But yeah. So basically, like, I don't know, like I feel like I have to adapt like the way, because I was like sheltered growing up, so it's not like I like was out in parties all the time and stuff like that. So this is kind of like my first time to party and first time to get around different types of people. I just noticed how like going back to this spiritual thing, like when your vibration's high, learning to love yourself. When you love yourself, I notice like it's kind of like a repellent for people that don't love themselves or people that are insecure. It's like they kind of like try to take like their anger on you, project onto you. Basically, like it was kind of like I felt like I was going to work, but instead of going to work and working, it was like I was going to work and having like several people trying to like break me down, trying to like just make me feel bad about myself. And it's just like, leave me alone. Like I literally would be like they will always be staring at me, always be trying to like, I guess like trying to do like the narcissist thing where they isolate you and try to like make you like not talk to you or whatever. And it's just like, I don't care. Like I really don't even want to talk to y'all like that anyways. And then it's like, it was just like so like I would be working and they'll be like, one of the security guards would be like, oh, well, is this what you do on YouTube? You do YouTube channels? And I'm just like, how do you even know my Instagram? How do you even know what I do on YouTube? Like, you're such a weirdo. Like, stop stalking me. And it would just be like little things where like, I guess like gang stalking, where like I'll come back into work and then they'll try to like be like, oh, like just say something that I was doing on my page. It was like talk about something I was doing. Like, for example, I have like YouTube, I guess they were watching my YouTube videos, and you know, like I talk about how I like to talk to like my spirit guides, and I like to do stuff like that. And I remember like one of the girls like, oh, and these girls be like talking to themselves, and I'm just like, you're such an old bitter person, like leave me alone. So that's why I was just like there, it just helped me to realize more about people in a way that how people really work, like from examples from like even like men being jealous and then women being jealous. It was mostly like, I noticed like a lot of men, and I don't know if it's like a new thing that's coming out, like, but it was like kind of like, instead of like, you know, they'd be like, oh, she's so gorgeous, or oh, damn, so good. It was more like, oh, like kind of like compete with you, try to like gaslight you, like just really a lot of gaslighting and competition, trying to like pin me against other girls. And it was just so like weird to me. It was very much like a psychological, like spiritual warfare in there every single time. And I just felt like And all in all, like, I had to learn some lessons, but at the same time, it just wasn't for me. Like, the energy, like, I felt like people were going off my energy. Like, people were not stealing, because everyone can do whatever they want, but it was like more like a copy what you're doing to make you feel like copy what you're doing, like, oh, I'm wearing the same stuff you're wearing, or I'm doing the same thing that you're doing, I'm doing it better. And it's just like, I'm not even trying to compete with any of y'all here. Like, I literally just want to go to work and, make some money. So it's just like not really worth all that to me. Like, I really wasn't feeling like I should have to deal with drama, or I mean, I can deal with that anywhere else, which is true. Like, it's not like I've dealt with this first, like, since I was like a kid. So it was like, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to continuously put myself in a situation where most of the people aren't really fond of me. And it's not like I'm over here being like, oh, I'm the saint of the world. But it's like, I'm also not, like, I stay to myself. I am encouraging to everyone around me. And it's just like, y'all are just jealous. Leave me alone. Like, that's really how it felt. So I don't know. I'm still like taking, I feel like taking a break is better than having to keep continuously, like, I feel like messing up my face card, or even messing up like my energy, or like to go around people that obviously are trying to like drain my energy and stuff like that. So that's another thing. And yeah, like, I don't know, like, I just didn't like how I was treated or like handled in a situation where I feel like every other girl, every other person wasn't getting the same exact treatment. I was wondering, like, well, what exactly am I doing? But then I realized, like, obviously, like, it was the dancing, because a lot of people would tell me, like, oh my god, you're dancing so good. And I know it's like people would try to like copy me, or try to like just like they'll act like they're not watching me, then I'll turn my back and they're like staring at me completely. It's weird. So then, like, getting like fined like $750 because I guess it was just trying to like get money off me, or just trying to like get me out of, like, I've also noticed like a lot of people will try to like get me out of like my composure, or just try to like get a reaction out of me. And it's just never gonna happen anymore, because like I said, I've learned out of that, like, anger is no longer like something that anyone else can do except for me. Like, I'm the only person that can make myself angry. Well, not like that, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm not gonna allow myself to get to that type of point ever again. But it was just the fact of like the continuously, like, it was kind of like, it was like, I felt like it was like a narcissistic, like, just club. Like, it was just full of like, just everything was going on. And it was like, basically, if you're not doing this, then you're not part of the clique. And it's just like, I don't want to be part of the clique. And then when you don't want to be part of the clique, then they're like, oh, she thinks she's better than us. Da, da, da. She's like, can y'all literally just leave me alone? Like, literally. But yeah, this is literally like a big rant. So yeah, I didn't like plan anything, and I was really just recording. So I don't know if, like, actually I do know, I'm going to go ahead and post it, but just PSA. Yeah, PSA. Yeah, PSA, like, it was definitely a rant. Yeah, I'm gonna put some pictures at the end of the video of like the mannequin and the wig that I used to put on the mannequin. But I'm really proud of like how this came out, because I promise you, the first time that I did this, it was not looking like this at all. Like, I'm probably going to put like the TikTok video I made so that you can see exactly how it looked in the beginning. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on TikTok at Beauty of Menleizwigz. I'm going to put in the bio, and then Instagram, Free Menleizwigz. And yeah, that's about it, because I ain't got nothing else. But yeah, okay. Thank you. Bye.
Watch me transform my mannequin face.
Saw these niggas steady jocking because they know I'm the truth.